Today's video is very exciting because I'm going to be talking about going to a book signing, my very first book signing, because I've never done it before, or I kind of did, but I'll talk about that later. And it was for Marissa Meyer and a whole bunch of other authors during their Fierce Reads tour. So their last stop was here in Manhattan, in the Tribeca Barnes & Nobles, which is the one closest to my school. So I went, it was amazing. But first, I'm going to announce the giveaway winner. Thank you so much to everyone who entered and wished me a happy birthday. It's been a while, I know, but the winner is, there it is. That's the winner. Congratulations. I already emailed you, contacted you. And before anyone else unsubscribes or dislikes this video, do not worry that every other giveaway from here on out is going to be more than one winner, because I feel crappy when so many people enter and only one person wins. I hope you guys understand that. Now let's get started with what happened. So Marissa Myers writes the Lunar Chronicles series, which I picked up this summer and absolutely loved it. So I knew ahead of time that there was going to be a signing with her and a bunch of other authors who I'll get to in a minute, because I had never read any of their books. And I thought it was a different day. I thought it was next week. It was this Tuesday. It was this past Tuesday that I went, but I thought it was going to be next week because I entered Barnes & Nobles to kill some time in between my classes, but I was getting ready to go to another meetup in Central Park. Troy Baker, who is the voice of Joel in The Last of Us, a game that I'm very obsessed with, and he's done a lot in voice acting. He's pretty famous in that world, in that industry. He was going to have a meetup at Strawberry Fields in Central Park, so I was going to go to that. So I was just like 5 o'clock, 4 o'clock, there was no way I could do both. So I ended up choosing the book one because I was really tired. It was really humid. I was wearing heels that day. So I was just like, I'm just going to stick to Barnes & Nobles where I can get a seat in the front. I was all the way in the front. And so here's the bag they gave us for Fierce Reads. So it was Marissa Myers, and I'm going to name the other ones. Nikki Kelly was there, and she was so funny. She's just as short as I am. She had blonde hair. She's English, so she has an English accent. And every time she'd say something, it'd be hilarious because she'd be talking about how her experiences here are different. And her, not mannerisms, the expressions that she would use, no one would understand. So she'd have to like explain it to us because the lingo or the words were different. You know what I'm talking about. I'm all over the place today. But she was really funny, and she said her best experience coming here to New York City was going to the Cheesecake Factory. She was hilarious. But anyway, oh, and the model of her book, which I've never read this book before, but she totally sold it. She gave us a summary of it, obviously a spoiler-free summary, and the model on that cover was at the meeting itself. She was all the way in the back. She's beautiful. This is the bag they gave. If I had had more money that day, I would have just purchased the other books and I gotten them signed as well. But I was totally broke that day. I didn't even bring my debit card. So I was just like, I had enough for this and like $10 for food. That's all I had. And since they're hardcover in person, you know, they're in stores, they're generally a lot more expensive than they are if you buy them online. So I bought Cress and she signed it, and it was really nice. She was really nice. She was really pretty. They were all really hilarious and witty and funny during their Q&A. So that's what she wrote. She wrote, "Let your hair down." I guess because, you know, Rapunzel. This poster. That's what it looks like. Oh, so here are all the covers. So here were everyone. So that was the one I was talking about that was written by Nikki Kelly. And then Unraveled by Jennifer. She was really funny. Jennifer was hilarious. And she was talking about how it's kind of like time traveling and stuff. Let me know if you've read any of these books, because I actually haven't. I'm going to be checking them out though. And then here in the back is kind of like the summary and stuff of it. Like the bookmark from Stephanie Myers also had her little bookmarks and stuff. And then promoting Fairest, which comes out when? January? Yeah, January, which is the story of the Queen. So that's going to be interesting knowing her background. And then again, here's Nikki Kelly's book, and that's the cover model who was at the signing. Remembered by Jessica Brody. She was also there. She was also really funny. I really liked her jokes and stuff when she would chime into the conversation, and she talked about Unremembered, which sounds really interesting. And it's basically about this girl, at least the first chapter, the first page is about this girl who wakes up in wreckage in the water, and there's just like airplane wreckage all around her. She doesn't remember anything. She doesn't even remember what a plane is, and there's no records of her anywhere. So that's kind of where the story begins. With the Cress book, along with the Lunar Chronicles bookmark, there was also this sticker, which I thought was really cute, and this sticker, which I thought was so clever and funny. So I didn't take any pictures. Most people because I was one of the first people there, no one was really taking pictures. I think the first two people in front of me did, but I have a thing about pictures. I don't like taking pictures, you know, even if it's someone relatively famous. I don't. Just let me know your experiences with book signings. The only other book signing I've been to was for Clockwork Prince, which was huge, and that was Cassandra Clare, and I was really happy, but I was all the way in the back. I didn't get seating. That was like a first come first serve thing. Sometimes Barnes and Nobles, they'll make you not only buy the book, but you'll have to have the wristband and stuff. So I was late to that, and I was all the way in the back, and I didn't buy the book again. And who popped up? That guy who plays Chuck on Gossip Girl. I'm not too into him, but I know people are obsessed with him. He popped up. He was there because he narrates one of the audiobooks or something. I don't remember. But I was there for that. That was cool, but I didn't actually get to meet them. So that's why I'm considering this to be my first book signing. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!